Alrighty, we seem to be doing this again. Again? Yes, again. Making sure everything is situated. Uh... Gee whiz. Am I up on Twitch? I sure am. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, YouTube chat. Cross streaming. I'm your favorite cross streamer. 0 viewers. Yeah. Okay. I did not much. I put this in. This tunnel goes to a clock, but we're gonna cover it up a little bit. What else are we doing? Like the title suggests, we are taking a short break after this because I feel like I've been doing this a whole lot, and I want to make sure I'm not doing it too much, you know? So we do have to, like, we have to pay attention to, you know, obsessions and making sure we're not getting obsessed with it, and we're being inspired and not obsessive, you know? That's important to control, and I figured, okay, so we'll do this last stream just because I feel really inspired tonight to get as much done with this as possible, and then tomorrow I will be working all day, getting all that money, you know, and then the day after I will be 300 miles from where I live for Easter with my family, and then what happens after that? Then I guess I go. Oh, after that's Monday, and on Monday, of course, we're streaming Skyward Sword, and I probably won't do 2 streams that day because I don't want to oversaturate myself with doing what's it called? Zelda, and then going straight to Minecraft. 2 streams at once. That's too many streams in one day, and already we're technically streaming. I consider this being the same day as yesterday. And yeah, even though it's midnight where I am, so does it count? It counts in my head, and that's like the prime place where I consider if things count. So we will be taking a short break after this. Very short. You're not even going to notice that I'm gone. Which kind of hurt my feelings. Notice me, guys. Please. Yeah. I haven't spoken about this room a whole lot. So the idea of this room is we're going to have bars right here again, blocking off this room. And to get there, you're going to have to, this is going to be a chasm, by the way. You're going to have to open up a plug. It's not going to be a chasm, it's going to be quicksand. Foolish me. You're going to have to open up here. There's going to be like a plug, kind of like a drain plug. If you jump down the plug, you'll grab the button, press the button, unlocks this door. I'll probably have the plug more like right here. Or something like that. But yeah, that's the plan. It'll be a pretty simple room. All things considered. But we want to go a little bit easier on them this time. Because last time I expected them to solve the library puzzle and the Sky Temple first thing, and that just simply did not happen. That was poor planning on my part. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do for these pillars. They can't just stop like that. I think that would look kind of weird. But we will see once the time comes. I think I just hiccuped. That was kind of, I don't like that. I don't like hiccuping. We don't need to be doing all these hiccups. Not now, not never, ever. All right. Just got back from work. Was a tiring shift, but it wasn't too long. I wasn't supposed to work today, but whenever the live series that I was supposed to be in got canceled, I decided to be like, yeah, I can work today. And so I texted my boss and was like, hey, can you put me on the schedule real fast? That way I can get some money. And then I was on the schedule real fast, and I got some money. And it was nice. What is it? Today is now technically April 4th. What happens? We're getting really close to the anniversary of the Titanic sinking, which is additionally the anniversary of my diagnosis of type 1 diabetes, which is super cool. It'll be 11 years on the 12th or the 14th. I don't know, whichever one the Titanic sank on. I know that it was the same day. Same day the Titanic sank. Not to the year, obviously. It hasn't been 11 years since 1912, but you know. You guys understand what I'm talking about, right? How many people are in the audience? One person knows what I'm talking about. Oh boy. I've really grown quite fond of streaming. I used to not like it at all, just because I didn't like the pressure of knowing like, oh, there are people listening to me. But now it's really nice to just be able to like speak and be like, I don't know, even if nobody's actually listening, these words are going out there somewhere, and that's kind of cool. I don't know why I grabbed multiple of those. That's fine, whatever. Alright, this is gonna be the place where we raise the plug. And then we'll do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the middle? It sure is. Okay. Now we're gonna need they can walk out through this, can't they? Oh, like that. And then yeah, let's figure out this floor really fast. It's gonna look like that. And in this area, it's gonna look like oh. Interesting. Okay, so the chasm's already kind of here. We just have to cut it out a little bit more. Interesting. Good to know, good to know. I don't know why I'm digging this out. There's a excuse me, there's a command for this. Goodness gracious. What am I doing? This is going to be another quicksand room, so we're going to have to put more quicksand in here. And again, I'm not dealing with the quicksand right now. So, yeah. Deal with it. What is this? This is 17, negative 146. 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 Fill 17, negative 146 by negative 50 by, and then it'll be polished black stone, and then it will make it hollow. Boom. Except we made the wall too close. On both sides. Dang it. This is a corner? It is. So we need to know this corner right here. That is 16, negative 147. Right? 16, negative 147. to right here. Just fill. Oh, let's just do. -16, -1, 47. Change this -1 to a 50. And then go again. Right here. And then we just pray we didn't mess up any of the redstone. Doesn't look like it, but that is writing very close. We're gonna do 27 -1 17. 27 -1 17. 27 -1 17. 21 -1 17. Air. There we go. Except it didn't do it all the way. Why not? 27 -1 17. 27 -1 17. Right here. 27 -1 17. Air. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. Let's grab some blackstone. Blackstone bricks, perfect. Polished blackstone. Alright, and then we get stone bricks. Can you guys hear my stomach rumbling? I'm very sorry about that. My stomach is just rumbly today. I've eaten too, all 3 meals. Can you believe it? That's not something I usually do. I usually just pick 1, maybe even 2. Perhaps even none if I'm feeling particularly rambunctious. There we go. Very cool. This I'll show you since nobody's watching. Look at that clock. Okay, what is something that we should do? We should do... we need some blackstone. Stairs. Here's why. But I don't know if we'll even see the stairs that I just put in there, because they might be covered up by the sand. But where does this lead to? Nothing. Okay. Let's grab some regular old sand. Put it right there. Oh, that's not sand. Those are the same. Sand. Where's it? Where's it? Okay. But we will have a button down here. Or a bowl, rather. And then, then we'll have a button. Bloop, bloop. Super duper. If we have... There we go. And I'll just hate myself forever for putting it in the sand portion. Perfect. I don't think we are getting in the way of anything here though, so we can go crazy. Let's put a button here. So the idea would be they shoot through the gate, hit the little button, and that makes this top part appear, but we are not going to work on the redstone for that just yet because we need to build 2 different devices. We also need to build a ceiling now that I'm thinking about it. 161146. No, right here. I like 161146 better. I feel like I'll remember that. Fill 161146. Ba ba ba. Blackstone. Cool, 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 cool. Imagine we do that. Put these together just like so. Like that. I like that. Then we do the same thing right over here. We put these pillar caps. I don't know if they're actually called pillar caps, but I like calling them that. That's what I've been calling them in my head this whole time. Just so you know. There we go. I don't know about these. I'm sure we can do something like that. That would look good. I think that looks great actually. This if we keep with the same, no, we'll do this. Perfect. Do this right here as well. Perf. Really like that. And then this has already been done, of course. We're just on top of it. We're just totally good and cool and everything. We're done. I think we've done all of them on this side. We've done it on this side. We just did. Yeah. Looks good. There we go. Now that we've done this, let's get to a new place. Give me 1 second. Come on. Okay, we back to game. Let's grab mangrove. Oh my gosh. It's gonna look good. Probably stripped mangrove. Maybe even these. And then we're gonna definitely need some gold. Can you make golden buttons? Are those a thing, I wonder? These. Ooh, golden ore from nether. You can't make golden buttons, can you? That sucks. That's fine. Oh. Another thing we will need is a chain. And we'll do these. I'm just kind of freehanding this, making it look like some sort of plug. Like a sand stopper, since we're gonna have sand everywhere. And then boop, boop. Nope. Perfect. And then maybe we do this on the top. And then up here, I have gold. 2 blocks, gold. Not that one. This one. This one. No, we need blackstone to cover that back up. Beep beep beep. Perfect. I hope my stomach isn't growling loud enough to be heard. That would be embarrassing. Now we need... What do we need? I'm not even entirely sure. Uh, let's get something that's gonna be easy to see. This is the bottom. This is the top. So we need to remember that. And then we need to figure out how it works. Real fast before we go any further though, I do want to get some black stone. Slabs. Kind of create a sort of place right here where the player can stand on whenever they get here. And then we also need a way to get across. And we can make this jump, I'm sure. We can. But we can't make this jump, of course. Can we make this jump? Oh, I didn't even jump that time. Wah, wah, wah. That time neither. Okay, we're gonna pretend we can't make that jump. We are going to come over here. And include this. Here we can definitely make this jump, right? Why am I having trouble making jumps? I just need to press the jump button. It's the space bar. It's the biggest button on the thing. I don't know if we can make that jump. I will take this away though. That way we can't for sure. Ooh, and then we can do like perfect. Why did we do that, you may ask? Well, I believe if we get our hooking apparatus, we can slingshot to that. Oh. No. Hold on. Let me prove that this is possible. Yeah. Just do that. Now we do need to come up with a way to make sure that nobody breaks the rules here. Goodness gracious. I hate placing bars. Alright. Not talking at all right now because I'm placing bars and that's where I have to like focus, you know? Alright, and then we will do black stone roof, I think. Does that seem like a good idea? Maybe not. Or maybe we do... I'd like to leave that hole there. Unless it doesn't look good here in a minute. There we go. And then we shall do a black stone. Ow. Let's grab these actually. Yay! That looks interesting, right? Like, if you wandered into this room for the first time, and there was sand all over the floor, and you were like, ah, I wonder what this is. You can't make this jump, that's okay. You can do one of two things. You can swing off the top of this, or you can just straight up go here. And then go this way. Oh, nope, maybe swinging is the best strategy right there. I like that. Now this, we need to remember the coordinates. Did I bring a pin? Of course I didn't. Ow. Alright, give me 1 second as I go find a pin somewhere. Ugh. Hello. We back. Yeah, we are. F3. Let's see. Where were we? Pressed a lot of buttons on accident. I have uncovered a brown marker. And I've just found an actual pin that I had laying beside me, apparently. What were we doing? We were counting this. Is 22, 1, 29. I wrote that really weird. Usually I write them vertically. But it's interesting that there's a tag for Snap's goat horn. Completes fine tree tutorial. Interesting, interesting. Take that. And then this is north, if I do say so myself. I am. So this is north, west. And then so southeast. Southeast is up. I think I might be doing this wrong. I might be doing this a little bit backwards. It's fine. 27, 10, 34. So, where's the lid for this marker? There it is. Let's go over here. Let's 40, negative 121. -1, 1, and then we'll do ba ba. Well, we should probably put in a command first. Fill ba ba -50 ba, ba. Yeah. So, am I out of practice? We don't need that many blocks. Take it away. Come on. Oh my gosh. Did it take a lot more away than I thought? I did. What the heck? Okay. Well... Okay, this is 59, negative 155. Actually, is there some sort of place? Is there a piece of a chasm that I'm not using? It looks like I'm using all of the chasm. Let's say from right here, this block, 40, negative 2, negative 30. 40, negative 2, negative 30. To this. Fill, 40, negative 2, negative 30. Ba, ba, ba. Air. There we go. This is my experiment area, experiment area, if you will. So, if we do, let's do slash copy, or no, clone. And then it's going to be 22, 1, 29. That's 8. 22, 1, 29. 27, 10, 34, 2. Right here. 42, negative 45, negative 50. And then, boom. We get 42, negative 45, negative 50, which is what this is. So, it spawned, the block that I looked at was, I'm writing this down, the block you spawn to is the northwest lower corner. This is so I don't mess that up in the future, because God knows I will. Alright. Speaking of messing it up, we need to build this exact same thing, except up here. So let's grab a chain. Let's grab gold. I don't think we need that. We need this. We need this. Let's grab mangrove. Let's grab that. This. Do we have everything? I think so. So let's also let's grab our oak logs so that we know how this works. I'm still in F4. Okay, cool. Let's go gameoid, spectator. Yeah. There we go. Then switch back to creative. I'm going to hollow out a very similar area. How big is this? Chain 1, 2, right? Yeah. Chain that. So, if this is that, and then this, is that. Perfect. Now, let's pull these out. Get our chains. 1, 2. 1, 2. Technically, we could keep these logs here, but I don't like seeing them. Gonna bring it up so that there are only 2 chains. Boom, boom. And then that goes here, that goes here. That's probably not a good idea because then we're not going to have enough room for the ceiling. Because, let's see. Yeah, let's do 3 chains and that's it. That'll be raised probably more than enough, I think. Gold block. Gold block. Gold block. Gold block. There we go. And then this middle part, ba-ba. There's that. Is that the same? It looks pretty much the same. One extra thing I do want to do. Let's have that there so that it looks like it was a plug. And then can we even get stairs or something? And go upstairs. And then we should be able to like that. Good, great, awesome. Let's grab these coordinates, which is lower northwest 50, negative 45, negative 50, and then southeast upper is going to be, and this is right? Yeah. It's going to be 55, negative 36, negative 45. Cool and easy. We take that information and a finished product. We don't want this looking all unfinished and stuff. Now we're going to go all the way back to that room. And we are going to add a command block. I think since we have this, it'll be right here. And then we will do 2 and switch out. Wrong button. Switch out this for bulb. Right here, actually. And then we will need this. Well, I think we only need 2 2 command blocks for this, because one to raise it and then one to make a raising sound so that they know that something happened. Okay, so this will be clone 50, negative 45, negative 50, 55, negative 36, negative 45. Let's double check that. 50, negative 45, negative 50, 55, negative 36, negative 45. Perfect. 2. And then I believe it is 22, 1, 29. 29. Right, because I wrote the block you spawn to is the northwest corner. This is the northwest corner. And it is 22, 1, 29. So we go back here. This is correct. Then we need to play sounds. Minecraft. Do we have any chain? block dot chain break or place. I think place will sound good. And then it will be master, and then it will be all players, and then it will be let me think. X, Y, Z. Okay. It doesn't matter. Or we do the same coordinates as where it's going from. So 22, 1, 29. Perfect. And now we do need to make this a chain, and we need to have it always active, but we should be able to. Look at that. We raised it. We raised the roof. Let's make a reset button. Let's also grab these coordinates we have. Oh, F3. 42, negative 45, negative 50. Then we have 47, negative 36, negative 45. Perf. So we come over here. And we do clone 42, negative 45, negative 50, 47, negative 36, negative 45, 47, negative 36. Perfect. And then we do 22, 1, 29, 22, 1, 29. Jeez, can I play Minecraft? Okay. And then we do E sign reset drain. Now the drain is reset. Now the drain is unreset. That again. And then one last thing we need to do is get rid of these oak blocks. That way they don't spawn in whenever we are trying to do our thing. Let me real quick patch up this hole. Let's switch out here. And then we are gonna break this one as well. And break this one. Perfecto. Alright. And then down here we need to, of course, get that coordinate and that coordinate. We have 33, 23. Good number. 31, 21. Also good number. I like coordinates that have that sort of beat to it, you know? Okay, so here we go. This way. That is that, that is that, that is that. Chain always active, chain always active. Here we go. Fill 33, 23, 31, 21, right? Yes. Air. I'm gonna copy that for later. We're gonna do play sound Minecraft block note banjo, and then master all players doesn't matter. Perfect. This is gonna say the door has opened. Better yet, the gate has opened. Done. And then, of course, true to classic me. Where is a tunnel that I can get into? Right here. Or could come over here. Ah, no, because I put a sign there and I don't feel like replacing it. Well, I could. Chain that, this, and then this is iron bars. Done. And then we go here, we get a sign. Hello, sign. Reset drain room. Spectator mode. Perfect. We come down here. I should probably test this. Press this button. I didn't even check if the gate was actually. Ba-ba. Okay, yeah, the gate is actually there. Okay. Cool. So we get this room done. Except for the quicksand, which I'm probably going to do on my own time. Watching like a video or something. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. It'll be done in due time. I want to fill this up. If I go over here. That sucks. Okay. So we're going to do 21, 47, 22, 47. And then this 19, so 47 stays the same. This is 19, 19, 18, 18. Okay. Let's can I just do this with this? If I do what is this? Spawn or summon a block, a display, block display at, and then let me make sure I get my coordinates organized. 21, 47, and then have it be a block states Minecraft dot sand. Oh no, sand. And I think this needs quotes. Where did it summon a new block display? Point to it. What? What in the world? Let me double check the process. How to summon a display block. Okay, if we do block state and then go name and then maybe no space there, and then here do another one of these, and then if we do suspicion, there we go, there it is, hello. But you're kind of in a weird place, so I need you to come this is 46, this is 47, 46, 47. Yes, so let's get you closer to 46 then, shall we? 46.5. No. 46.7. Hard to say. Okay, we'll just stand by this kill switch. 46.7. No. Too far. I need to hit the kill switch again. Alright, 46.9 is interesting. Okay. Let's try 9. Okay, that's good. What if we do the same thing here? So if we have this, we have it at 20 right now, right? We push it over to 19.99. It looks like it's supposed to be there. I love it. Yeah, now we just have to do that for every single one. So that was, we had to do minus 0.01 off of all of these. So it's going to be 2. Perf. And then we do 18. And then we do 1. And then we do 17. And then we do 2. Isn't that simple? Now look at that. Look at that. If we go back into that room by A means. Okay, I don't know why it. Creative. Look at that. Love it. Love it. Alright, let's get a bars. Pew, pew. And then go to spectator. What's this doing here? Who knows? Okay. I think we have every room covered. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Right on. Okay. Why can't I see my hotbar? Oh, because I'm in spectator mode. Sometimes I'm stupid. Alright, creative, we do 4? Yes. I'm gonna put this right here because they can break the glass, and if they're able to get up here via what's that one thing called? Hook shot, the hooking apparatus we have, and they can get a clock. But only if they're smart enough to look up and be like, ooh, I want that chest. How do I get that chest? And ask that question. And then receive the chest by going about it using the methods explained to them in later areas. I think that's pretty smart. But I also did it, so I mean, you know, might be a little biased, just a little bit. Also, I haven't really been decorating these rooms too much. So, like, I haven't put in any, what's the word I'm even looking for? Any more glow lichen? But I am planning on doing that, like, last. Just so that I have something there to look forward to. Not look forward to, but just so that I have the rooms done and I don't accidentally get in my own way, you know? But I have not forgotten about the glow lichen. How could I? Love the glow lichen. And the gilded blackstone, of course. If you're a gilded blackstone fan waiting for me to talk about that, there you go. I have not forgotten about gilded blackstone. Alright, that's been waiting to be done for a minute. Okay, so whenever we come in here, 2 directions. This direction first. Let's put things on the ground. I don't really know. I don't really know. Is that 4 from that wall? And then 2 from this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have to make these bigger squares, I fear. As much as I don't want to. It'll be fine. Very good. Okay. So now when we enter this room, we're like, oh, what is this thing? And we won't know. We won't know. Also, it's good to see that both of these have 2 options to go through. So there's like 4 doors that you can go through. Although, this one you can't really get too far with. Because of the pit. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let me test something. I want a bulb. Does not do that. What if that's here? That does not activate at all for mysterious reasons. Let's think. Maybe we get an observer. I don't really know how observers work, but we could go. I think that's the right way. That is not the right way. Okay, so this should send out an output. I believe, right? Huh? It's the most unique thumbnail ever made, I would say. Goodness gracious, it's 2 in the morning. We have to figure this puzzle out. Making the puzzle is as much of a puzzle as the puzzle itself is. So, this is going to give off 1 tick. I think it gives off, oh, what the heck? I don't even know what that. It do be late like that. And this lamp doesn't make a lick of sense. Maybe instead of lamp, we do golden pressure plates. Alright. And with these golden pressure plates, we do, like, here, I'm gonna do an example thing above ground. That way I don't mess anything up underground. Even though it'll probably serve me well to do that. But we are not in that sort of mood. Gold, of course it's not called a gold. Let's call it pressure. Yes. I am trying to work out this puzzle where you have to step on these blocks in the right order. In this room, they're gonna light up in a certain order. And then in this room, you have to press on them in that order to open these two doors. But that's gonna be a little difficult in it. So we wrong button. This. Yeah. I already figured out how to make a unplug from a sand drain, which was interesting. If we come down here, these will surely light up, right? No? Wait a minute. Is it for a stupid reason, though? Well, yes, it is for a stupid reason, but why? What is the reason? I don't understand. How do pressure plates work? Okay. So for some reason, this will be stupid. Say hi. Cut. Paste. 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 We're testing. Paste. Alright. Redstone is so weird. There are really major differences between Bedrock Redstone and Java Redstone. Okay, good. Good. So, they do activate all of these under them. That's going to be a nuisance. That's going to be a really big freaking nuisance. Okay, that's fine. What are we going to do with these? We need to figure out the game plan for how this is going to work. Because we know how we're going to switch blocks out or give off a command now. And we know we're probably going to do... I'll put these down. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one will be 5. And this one will be 6. I labeled them like dice, except for this one, and 2. There's no good reason for why I did that other than I thought it'd be fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our order. And then they need to... Now here's a question. Should it be flippity-floppity? So that the squares are... This would be 1, the same as this would be 1. Is that intuitive, or should it just be the exact same, or should it be mirrored? I think it should be mirrored. I'm gonna do it mirrored because I'm devious, if that's the right word. So how do we make sure it's the right order? Press 1. If we press 1 and it makes birch, or let's see, you press 1, it puts a block down. Or, hold on, because I might not. How does, let me look at, oh jeez, I'm all over the place. How to use scoreboards command in Minecraft. Okay, because we also have this command. Objectives, add, I don't know, what should it be called? Lights. What is this? Okay. Think. Graphite. Think. Health. Oh, this is what it's counting, is it? Okay. Here's a Reddit from, thank you, from a year ago. Just a number in Bedrock. I'm not talking about Bedrock. Imagine you've got a football. I think I might be overcomplicating it. Is this... Maybe this is simple. Maybe there's like a block for this. Imagine you've got a football minigame. You can create a scoreboard named goals by running the following command. Scoreboard objectives add goals dummy. What does dummy mean? Then when a player named Adam scores a goal, you could add 1 point to their score. Scoreboard players add Adam goals 1. You can use them for much more than this though, because the player name can be anything you want. If it doesn't have to be an actual player. For example, let's say you wanted to count the number of mobs which spawned in an area. You could create a scoreboard called mob count. Wanted a block of dirt to appear only once 10 mobs spawn. Okay, this is insane. Yeah, and then they go and make this copper bulb thing feels like some sort of patch for a redstone device. Because it's something I was thinking about. You just take one click and it turns on and it stays on. And then it sends out 2 redstone signal ticks. And it's really bizarre. It's really strange. I don't know why. If I do dummy, what does that do? Okay, we've created a new objective called lights. Good. If we stand on here, and this is 1, we could do slash scoreboard objectives modify. How would the modify work? Oh, this is breaking my brain. Variables, a number per entity. Add, change the score by 1. Use in Python variable plus equal 1. What does that even mean? Okay. Okay. We can do this. If you step on this, if this is 0, then increase to 1. If it is any other number but 0, make it 0. And I might look up a tutorial or something for this, because I don't know how to set one. What if I make 6 scoreboards? No, that wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna be sitting here for the next 2 hours thinking about this. Okay. Somehow I've got to make like an if-else command. I don't want to do this one right now. I've got so many other puzzles I can do. Okay, that's the good thing about this. That's the good thing about this. We're still in the early stages, I guess, of this. I can come back whenever I've got a better thought process, because this is going to break my brain, and I think this is something that I'm going to have to like watch a video of somebody explaining it to me. Otherwise, it's just not going to click. This is something we can do, though, because I haven't done anything with this room yet. Well, I have done anything. I just haven't cleaned it up. Oh, man. I started sweating reading this Reddit forum. I don't even... So many words. Need to learn Java and Python, it looks like. Crazy. Crazy work. We're not dealing with that right now. Bloop, 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 bloop. We're doing the stuff we know how to do on stream, so that whenever I make the video off stream and then show everybody like, oh yeah, no, this took me two minutes. I definitely knew how to do it. I did not spend 5 hours sweating on my own thinking, huh, do I have a brain anymore? What happened to that thing? And then over here. My biggest worry about this is that each room is going to look really repetitive. But I think, I don't know, like these rooms where there's a pit, they might seem a bit repetitive. Maybe not. I have an idea, but I don't want to mess this up yet. Let's do... this one, which is F3. 12, negative 199. 12, negative 199. I'll remember that. I don't have my pen anymore. It disappeared. 12, negative 199. 12, negative 199. 12, negative 199. It's right there. Fill 12, negative 199. Ba, ba, ba. And then it's going to be ba, 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 polished blackstone hollow. Boom. And then right here, which is 1, negative 50, 61. 1, negative 50, 61. 1, negative 50, 61. 1, negative 50, 61. Ba, ba, ba. Do pointed dripstone. There it is. There's all the pointed dripstone. And then, oh, we still need to do this. Over here. This is 1, negative 198. 1, negative 198. To this. 1, negative 198. Ba ba ba. Air. And now we can see once again. This looks really cool with the. Maybe if I didn't have night vision, this would be even cooler. But then I would have to hold a torch. Ah, well, we can do that. Hold on. We're gonna be trotch. Give me a trotch. Torch. And then I believe I could just hold it in my offhand, right? Because this is Java. Look at that. How wonderful and good. The other thing I wanted. Not that. I'm getting my inventory and my command pull up confused now. Should have grabbed these. Hopefully, I'm gonna have 3 people go through it. Sarah Gam, who sometimes jumps on the stream but never gets to actually see any of the puzzles, thank God. Gash is gonna be in it, hopefully, because he was in the last one. Oh yeah. Clear. Graphite. And then Nova Fowl will probably be back again. Because I'm a very persuasive person. Look at that. It's going to be pretty dark in here. But we have this very subtle mod where the torch does do a lot of heavy lifting with the light. And I like that a lot. I think it'll be even better whenever we get to see it from a third-person point of view as the players walk around with lights in their hands. But it's a very seamless, I think it's a texture pack. I don't know what it is. Some sort of dynamic lighting, whatever. What's who's it and whatever. Just filling in this floor because I didn't do it before. Now I'm rhyming, I guess. This. There we go. Ledge on. Ba, 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 ba. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, this room is completely done outside of the pots that we have to put in here later. But we will do that at a later time. This is going to trouble me a little bit. Ba, 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 ba. You know what? We'll do this. 11,055. 055. Right here. 11,055. Ba, ba, ba. Stone bricks. There we go. And then let's get some, wrong button again, gold. But I always like to do that. I'll just flush here. I have streamed every moment that I've worked on this, I think. So, however long those streams have been, I think it's been a couple days. I'm gonna take a couple day break after this stream, just so that I, you know, stay sane and totally normal and everything. Because the goal is to get this done by the end of the month and then be ready to do the video recording in April. But I also have to keep up with the rest of the videos that I have doing. It's April now, not April. May is the next month. There should probably be some sort of light here. We could take the easy way out. This right here is 11,149. Set block 11,149. Light. Nice. And then on the other side, do the same thing. 1,149. Set block 1,149. Light. I like that a little bit. I wonder. Waterlogged. Interesting. I don't know all the light levels. I'm not interested in looking into those right now either. Well, nope, because now I'm thinking about it. Light levels Minecraft. Ah, dang it. Stupid AI thing. Okay. Backwards. Light levels. Not AI mode. Get out of AI mode. I'm gonna strangle the chords or something. Alright, 0 is minimum, 15 is maximum. Can I see examples of what they look like? I cannot. Lovely. Oh, perfect. So the ones that let off 15 are all the obvious ones. We want... Okay, glowstone lets off 15. I'm assuming that's what that's at. Torch lets off 14. Let's do 12. Never mind. I don't know how to get rid of light. I have no idea how. I think once I spawn the light in, it's there forever. Yeah, the thing about this one, because I would totally do that too if this was just like my base or something in a survival world. But here, since I'm streaming and I'm going to have people going through it, I'm very careful to... That shouldn't be on. I'm very careful to make sure. Wait a minute, what the heck? That's off. But this is on. That's a problem for future graphite. I used just the word light, and then it put lights. It just puts, I guess it's a light block, but I can't fill it in with air. And oh, wait a minute, I can replace it. Okay, that changes things. Let's do lights and then do 14 or 11. Let's do light level 11. That looks really good. Really? Am I still in spectator? Let's get me into creative real fast. Let me throw a block out. Give me light. Okay. That's wonderful. What? That's good to know. Okay. Can I throw this? Oh. I love learning things. Okay, get that out of my inventory. And then give graphite. Give graphite light level equals 11. You want an exclamation point? Huh? I can give you an exclamation point if that's what you want. That's not what it wants. Let's okay. That entity data, okay. And then we do level equals 11. Bum bum. Right. That's good to know. We will do this, and then we will come over here. What are these numbers? What the? 4, 9, 8. What number is this? What? 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I passed 11. 3, 4, I think. 5, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. The way it does numbers is kind of wonky. Yeah, I think I'm probably only going to do it for this room. That way I don't have to think about it too much. Just because it's a special fighting room, you know. Speaking of, I should probably figure out how to make things. So, when we come in here, I'm thinking tripwire. But they would jump over that, obviously. So, well, not if we have the tripwire right here. That could work. Let's get out my handy dandy toolkit. Grab me a piston. Put it right here. Let's grab me a string. Put that right there. Let's grab me a tripwire hook. Put that right there. And then we do that. And then we do that. Oh. Dang it. Shoot. It's okay. Sand. Light block 111 just with a space. Oh, that's give graphite 111. It does not look like it. I don't have that. I probably should, but it's been so long, I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so the reason I got a regular piston is so that, first of all, we need to make sure that this actually works. Yes. Good, good, very good. They very truly are. I couldn't agree more. So, this is going to be... spawning... No, this is gonna lock the doors. It's gonna be like da 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 da. Right? What is behind me? What is this mechanism thing? I can't really push into that, can I? What if I go this direction? This direction I'm gonna be running into this, but I have room. So this direction we shall go. Should probably do that. Is it? Let me see. Let's get... Ooh, okay. I did not know that was already a thing. Good. Oh, now I have that in my head. Consequences. That is very useful. I will try to remember that for whenever I'm in a situation that requires it. So the reason I'm not using a sticky piston here is because we only want this to happen one time. And if we have the redstone block, it's only going to happen one time. To my belief, because this is going to be an impulse and not repeating. And that's what impulses are. Even if there's a constant signal to it, impulses only happen once. Hopefully. I feel like if I yell it, then it'll become true. So we are going to grab the coordinates. Yes, thank you. Okay, cool. Let's just take this away for now, because that's going to bug me. This and this. We have ourselves a... Oh, there's my pin. Perfect. 7358 5158. Lovely. So we are going to fill 7 3 58 5 1 58 with not air, iron bars. Ooh, wonderful. Enter right here. And then we're also going to do the other. So this one right here is also going to close. We're going to get 7 3 40 and 5 1 40. It's gonna be a chain. Oop, get out of my way. There we go. Oh no, we do need this. This is gonna be fill 7 3 40 5 1 40 iron bars. Oh, did I not? Chain always active. Chain always active. Okay. Then we're gonna do. Oh, we need to do 2 more things. 3 more things. 1, 2. That. Okay, the enemies are gonna spawn at 3 1 49. Draw a line. 6 1 45. Draw a line. And 9 1 49. Easy numbers. So we should probably actually do 1 2 impulse chain, impulse chain. Before we do that, I want to play sound. Play sound. Minecraft. Block dot chain place. And then master all. Ba ba ba. Done. That way we have some sounds going on. This one, oh, switch that. This one will be the first enemy, and it will be the center one. Summon. A wither skeleton. Skeletons are the small ones. I'm 100% sure about that, I think. We're gonna do 6 1 45. Hopefully that'll place him on the block and not in it in some fashion. But I don't. This is how we're checking. Then we're gonna do summon husk. And it's gonna be at 3 1 49. Done. And then we're gonna do summon husk 9 1 49. And then I know, me too. It's ridiculous. What was happening today that everybody, was it Egg Life Is that what everybody left for? I didn't really hear why or the reasoning. There was only 14 people showing up, but it's unfortunate. This will be let's do scoreboard, players, add. Actually, no, we're gonna do scoreboard, objectives, add. Yeah, the timing of it is so strange. Hopefully next week we actually get to play though, because it's frustrating for video uploads too. Now we have 2 canceled videos. We need to come up with the name, and it'll be Villains. Sure, that's gonna be the name. And it's gonna be how many? Goodness, what? This is an insane list. What does it say? Was it the elephant up on top of the house? I didn't get a really good look at that because I was stuck in the nether. That's where I had left myself, and I was just trying to get out for a minute. But, goodness. That sucks. Can't give up on it. Keep building elephants. Okay. Killed? Not killed by. I want... How do you kill an arrow? Hmm. That would have been good. Doesn't the fairy go around giving people quests or something like that? I didn't really get the memo on what those were. Okay, here's an idea. Dummy. And then... Okay. I didn't even... Doshgone it. Okay. Try this again. Scoreboard. Objectives, add. Villain. Dummy. Dummy. Boom. Now there's a new objective. It's called Dummy. Or no, it's called Villain. Yeah, I know in the first session there were a bunch of people just doing weird things that I never got explanations to, so I assumed they were like secret life tasks. But I don't know. You know? Can I add a tag? Okay, here. Tag. No. Tags. And then it'll be ba-ba. Oh. So that's not the button I was wanting to press. Oh, here it is. Bam. Tags will be room 1, I think. And that might work. Let me look up an example of what making a tag looks like. How to summon and tag a mob. Command job. I've looked this up so many times. Okay, I think I did this right. I think. Yippee yippee for me. Let's copy that. Paste that. Paste that. And then if they die, oh man, I don't know. Scoreboard, objectives, modify, villain, number format. I don't know what that means. Display, auto update, display name, render type, hearts integer. What does this mean? If I'm a villain. Execute as if, oh goodness, if can I do this? No. Let's do entity at entity tag equals room 1 I don't know how to say as dead. I don't know. Execute if entity. What does a line do? No idea. Anchored as at. Facing if in. No, because we know they're going to be in those worlds. On. That's probably the block that's on. Positioned. Store. Result. Huh? I don't know if it's the most annoying. It's probably this. There are 3 types of coding, I know. There's block coding, the visual one where you can like snap them together and you have pieces of code that you can just push together like a puzzle. Those are easy. That's like scratch.mit or whatever. Then there's this, where it's sort of the same idea, except you cannot see all the blocks until you get to a situation where you can put them down, and you still have to type. And then there's just free typing, where you can't see any of the puzzles, and it doesn't give you anything. Store. What am I doing? Storage? I don't know what this is. Block, boss bar, entity, score. Unless... I don't know. We need to make it so that if they die, the score goes up. I wonder if I can make a different scoreboard. Objectives. Add. Room 1. And it'll be... killed... dot... This is how they make teams, I guess, in... what's it called? Pew, 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 pew. Death counts as entity tag equals room 1. No. Oh, that's a display name. Let's do a little bit of Googling. I could do test no. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not even Minecraft. Goodness. How would I do this? Okay. Think. What do we have here? Data pack, dialogue, difficulty, effect, e-invite, e-message, enchant, session. So many things. Not sure. Help. Give, invite friends, item. Okay, loot. Me. Play sound. Random. Superior love. Alright, yeah. Good night. It's almost 3 a.m. for me too. Goodness gracious. I'll be fine. Alright, good night. Let's do execute if entity we're gonna call this 7358 5140. Let's get ourselves a lever. Damn. So these should be working. At least it spawns them. Right. But once you defeat them, how does it know to open the door? Uh... 25. Why did that happen? What are 25,751? Wait, what? What? What's 25,751? Oh, is there a mob in here? There is. Okay. Interesting. So this is how dark it is. Let's get rid of that because that's gonna bug me a little bit. Bug. Oh, yawning. Okay. How to check if an entity dies in Minecraft Java. Okay, okay. I kind of just had a new idea. We do chain, always active. Score. Yeah, scoreboard. Objectives, reset. Uh, modify. Villain. Okay, I cannot is there not like a add? Not add. What is this? Maybe is there players? There's a reset. All perfect. So this should set it to 0. And then let me think. Let me think here. So we need to do slash, or not slash, execute if entity, yes, we can do this so far. Tag equals room 1. Hold on. We need to change what the villain does. So what we need to do is make a new scoreboard, objectives, add, and it's going to be called room 1. Or no, it's going to be called Wither Skelly. And it's going to be killed what if I type in wither crafted? How do you craft a wither spawn egg? Let's do killed wither skeleton. Minecraft dot killed colon Minecraft dot wither skeleton. Yes. And then we're gonna do another one. Scoreboard, objectives, add, and it's gonna be called Husky. And it's gonna be kill, or let's just look up Husk. Killed by, no, we need Minecraft killed Minecraft Husk. Yes. Boom. So now we have 2 objectives. This one is going to change from villain to Wither Skelly. This one is going to be chain, always active. This is going to be scoreboard. Nope. Players reset all Husky. Yeah. Are we starting to get it? And then we have this. If entity at can we do at all and then do scores equals maybe. Let's see if it'll be kind to me. It will be kind to me. Okay. Scores equals Wither Skelly equals 1 because there's only one that spawns. Then we run. We need another machine over here. We'll put it right here. This is going to turn into a redstone. This is a redstone block. This is a redstone block. Let's get a that there. Oh man. Okay, so this will be fill 7358 5158 with air. Perfect. And then this will be fill 7340 5140 with air. Perfect. And then we'll do one more. We'll do play sounds. What's a happy sound? Minecraft. If I write the word achievement, will it? Minecraft. What is it called? Minecraft achievement sound effects, and it's gonna be here we go. Category sound effects. Went to the Minecraft wiki. And then it gave me every sound effect ever. Now my computer has stopped working. Good. Just what we wanted. Ambient sounds, block sounds, combined sounds, sound effects, Minecraft Earth sounds, item sounds, historical sounds, entity sounds, event server sounds. We'll do event servers. Mob vote. Sure, that sounds like something that'll have something achievement worthy. Who's Agnes? Okay, we'll just... Bell. We like that. Oh, but we're not done. Master. All. Sure. Done. Good. Good. And then whenever... I swear if that's the issue. Kind of a cool sound. Kind of a cool sound. I can vibe with it. So we need to know... Let's see, this... Wrong button. 10, 1, 59. This is 10, 1, 57. I'm going to circle those. So we're going to do the same trick as last time we did this. Run, set block, 10, 1, 59 to air. And then we do something very similar right here. Take this away. We're gonna do set block. Ten 1 57 to air. And instead of Wither Skelly, it's gonna be Husky. Done. And then we need to make sure that this is running. And then, jeez, let me look at the thing I was looking at. Come on. Okay, so these should work. Right, so now we go through here. Nope, because we need that. Now we go through here. You know something silly? We're on peaceful mode. Okay. Back to game. Kill, 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 kill. Boom. Our score should have changed. We can't tell because I don't know how to make the scoreboard visible. Look at that! Hold on, did that actually work? I don't trust this. Let's try that again. Doors are open. Doors are now closed. Kill, 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 kill. Oh my gosh, friends. This might be the best thing that's ever happened to me. Did it not work? No, because I... Hold on. This needs to be husky equals 2. And then, oh. Oh yeah, you guys are still here, aren't you? Cool, good. I'm breaking this just for funsies. And then this. So, I'm coming into this room, Oh no, the door locked behind me. Kill. 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 And then that should have... done this. Oh. But I know why. But I know why. So then we need to reset both scores. So let's go up here, scoreboard, players, reset, at all, husky, done, chain was active, schedule, no, scoreboard, pull, oh my gosh, players, reset, add all, wither skelly, done. What does that mean? What have I done? So now that's gone. Let's make sure. This right here, chain data, fill. 10, 1, 59 to 10, 1, 57, yes, with redstone block. Should work. Okay. Oh no, villains, baddies. Let's get my sword out. Let's kill, 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 kill. Ooh yeah, we're on a rampage now. Let's get them. Boom, 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 boom. Ha! Look at that. If Minecraft is superpower, then what are you without it? I'm still just regular graphite. I don't really have any powers, unfortunately. Aside from like the flight, you know, that I have. Because I can fly in real life. But that's about it. What was I doing? Okay, I'm very happy that this worked. I'm very happy that this worked. And it's set so that it's only going to happen one time because of the conditions that I set. Boom, boom. Look at that! Perfect. Absolutely beautiful-tastic. Cannot stand the mob spawnings without me telling them to spawn. Now we can do... Let's do the other room, since we have this fresh on our mind, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll go to sleep. So did I... I'm gonna do this. Okay, so we gotta build this structure again. But over here. And I believe it's gonna be just 3 wither skeletons. So let's break in. And do that. That way the skeletons can't get through. And then let's do this. Let's do tripwire. Bloom. Oh no. Bloom. Well, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult too, because we have to spawn a chest here instead of just doing that. And we'll have to put the contents of the chest. Maybe I have an idea for that. Maybe I have an idea for that. Perhaps there's an idea I have for that. Gee, will occurs. Okay. So, this piston is gonna go right here, just like last time. That's gonna go right there. Right here is our first command block. And then we have a bunch of command blocks left. Alright, let's reference what I did last time over here. This is mostly my own code, and I'm actually kind of proud of that. Alright, the first thing I did was put the bars down, which sounds smart, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I don't do anything differently, because I feel like if I do something differently, I'm going to mess up. Should probably get rid of that. This and this. So this is going to be... Let's get a new page in my notebook. 92, 3, 12. Good. 94, 1, 12. That's the entrance. And then here is 8715. This is 8737. Cool. So it's gonna say Ugh. Get my keyboard out in front of me. Okay. Fill 92, 312, 94, 112 with iron bars. Boom. They're locked in. Done. Next command. The chain. It's always active. It's also going to fill. Always active. What? Fill. And it's going to be 87, 1, 5, 87, 3, 7 with iron bars. Now both doors are locked. What's the next step? Let's double check. So we have this. Right. Make the sound of the chain. And then set both tags. I don't think they need the tag. But I'm going to leave it there just in case it breaks something. So I think we're just going to do 3 wither skeletons, and that might actually make this simpler. So let's do summon. We're going to summon a wither skeleton after the noise is made, and then we're going to reset wither skelly. And then we're going to figure it out from there. Okay, so we have 2 things we need to do. Or 4 things, really. 1 is we are going to... Maybe we do 4 wither skeletons. That might be like, oh, wow, what's... And if we do them all right here, that'd be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do we have? We have... wither skeletons. Okay. We have this one is 92, 16, 93, 15, 94, 16, 93, 17. Like it, love it. Yeah. So that's going to be 4 command blocks. No, 5, because we also got to do play sound. Play sound. Minecraft dot block dot chain place, and then master all. Perfect. And then we're gonna spawn the wither skeletons. So it's gonna be summon wither skeleton at 9216. And we're just gonna copy that. Oh. We're gonna paste it, and then it's gonna be 9315. Chain always active. Gonna paste again. It's gonna be 9416. I realize how stupid that thing I just did is, but that's fine. Impulse chain, and then it's always active, and then we do that, and it's gonna be 9317. And then we are going to do chain, always active. Um, yeah. And then we'll have this over here. And it's going to be repeating. Needs redstone. And it's going to be, you know what? We're going to copy the exact same code. More or less. More than less, to be honest. Yoink. Copy. Done. That way I don't have to go through the spelling of whether skelly. Okay. This needs to be at 4 because that's what we do. We need this to be set block. I don't know. Execute if entity at a scores with this set block. Okay, so we are going to have a this will open the doors sort of thing. This is going to open the first door, open the second door, spawn in the chest, make a sound. Perfect. But for now, that's going to be this. This is going to be 83, 114. 80. Oh, jeez. 83, 113, 14. Redstone block. Let's make sure I'm 1483. Is there somebody in here? No? Oh, jeez, that means I'm crazy again. Alright. Perfect. That should be on. That's testing. And then we need this again is 83, 114. Set block 83, 114 to sure, we'll do an acacia log. Done. I need this back. Doesn't matter. But we just need these not activated. This is going to fill 92, 3, 12, 94, 112 with air. This is going to fill 87, 1, 5, 87, 3, 7 with air as well. Now the doors are opened. And then we might as well play sounds. Minecraft block dot bell resonate. Done that, and then I think what we're gonna do is clone this block. 93, 1, 6. with a chest that I pre-fill. But what does the chest... Oh, it has the hook shot. Two, three, four. Yes. So we'll go down here and we'll put this over here in the corner. That's me in the corner. And then we will grab this 61, -50, -49. And real fast, that is 60. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. I wonder if I can put the same coordinate in. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter all that much. 'Cause if I just do 2 blocks, it'll be the same thing. So it'll be clone 61, -50, -49, and then we'll just do 60, -50, -49. That's that empty space right next to it. And it'll be 2, 93, 1, 6. And then we should get the chest with the correct contents in it. And then let's get me a sword. And then, okay, we just entered the room. Oh, oh no, look at that. Kill the skeletons. Boom. Okay. Let's see what I did wrong. '92 16, 92 16, 92 16. Now let's try this again. 83 114, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh no, they're running away now. I don't even know. But it does have the hooking apparatus. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, whatever, man. Is it because we did not reset? I think it is. We were stupid and did not put a reset. We're gonna do that right now. by doing scoreboard, objectives, nope, players, reset at all, wither skelly, yes, done. Did we seriously not do that? I don't think we did. Okay, so let's take that away. Boom. 4 skeletons. That's a log. Kill 1 skeleton. For the record, the reason I am not doing a kill all command right now is because I know that it will kill all of the entities that I have made that I don't have backups for. Boom. And then we have all the doors are opened. And this is here. We get that. We should probably make this sounds in the middle. So that's a 61, I think. Let me double check. 93. 93 1 6. 93 2 6. Oh, we didn't even have it go. Master at all. 93 2 6. Now we come from this direction. Oh no, look, 4 wither skeletons. Let's get them. Let's get them. Ho 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 ho! That sounds so cool! And oh my gosh! I love that so much. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a switch. And it will be okay, first of all, turn this back to peaceful so that I don't have to deal with the slimes anymore. Where am I gonna put this switch? Right here, I guess. This block right here. 86 to 12. This is gonna be kind of irritating for me, but that's fine. We'll get through it. I'm making a switch to turn on this activation because I don't want it going off accidentally right now. 13.254. So if I could just have an easy way to make sure it resets. And then, okay, so those are the ones that need to be redstone. 53. So if I also make this like a reset button for the entire thing, that would be nice. But that's stupid. Why would I do that? Okay. I'm not making a full reset. That's insane. Set block. 86 to 12 redstone block. Done. Set block 13 to 54 redstone block. And then I want a sign. Boop, 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 boop. And the sign is going to say, begin, prime is the word, prime fighting rooms. That is an important button we have to click. I'm gonna make a note of that whenever I record. For recording, things I need to remember. For recording, switch out of peaceful. We are going to do prime. What are these guys called? Prime fight rooms. And then start moving block. That's a lot of work. I was planning to go to bed at 4. What time do I have to wake up in the morning? I should probably check that. Is it a good idea to go to bed at 4? Or should I go to bed right now? Questions. What more do we have to do on this floor? We have to do this matching blocks thing, which shouldn't be too hard. We did it in the last dungeon. We need to do the lights. I should be making a list. Lights. Code. Matching walls. Room switcher. And then let's see, if we go, okay, we come in, lights, yes, we already said that. We have this room done. We have this room done. We still need to do this. I'm not writing it down though. Oh, eye switch. Eye switches. And then we get there, boom, bang, wibbity wing, new word dictionary, is it also done? Also new word, or what? Then we go this direction, light again, this is the wall matching, which you've already established. This is the room switching, this is the maze, which is done. This is done, we need to get rid of that. This is done, that's done. Okay, so then we come this way. We open these doors. This is done. This is done. We need to put a chest in here. But that will be one of the last things we do, I think. And then we go this way. This is definitely done. This is the room switcher. Glass room. Okay. It looks like we only have the 4 more left on this floor. And then we add Add quicksand. I will touch up every single room whenever we get to it, one by one. Once we get done with the first floor. Like all the coding and everything. But yeah, look at this. I could put... Ooh, I could put the ceiling on, couldn't I? Nothing goes higher than this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll do this. Really fast. Before I get off. Let's do... I'm trying to think of what block I want this to be. 01399. 01399. Perfect square. Should be some sort of black sun, I think. Black sun bricks. Polished black sun bricks is what they're called. Interesting. Yeah, let's do that. And then we need to... Is this the center? Nope. $66, $13, $33. Okay. $33. Ugh. Phil. 66, 13, 33. Ba ba ba. And then we're gonna do air. So there's a look at this big old square donut. We did that. It's not done. I just wanted to put a roof on it. That way I felt more done. But we still have plenty of room out here to do whatever we please. So much space, actually. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then we have the exterior part, obviously. That's wonderful. I don't know what that hole in the center is. We're gonna have to fix that eventually. I've mentioned this a couple times, but we'll get to it. I'll probably do the rest of the coding and stuff off camera. Won't you, Graphite? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah. Anyways. This was fun. I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna probably go to bed. If not, who knows? There I yawned to prove it. We're gonna build a tree here. That's what we're gonna do. What is this? Lava lake. Interesting. I didn't know we had a lava lake here. Those are details that are good to know. We're going to figure out just how big this is. I feel like I have schematics for that somewhere. I just don't know where they are. We're gonna fill it in this strip because I don't know why I never filled it up. I think all the other floors are done. Yeah, pretty much. And then we're gonna have a situation where the player will have to plant a tree, and it'll grow into a big, kind of small tree actually. And there will be a chasm about right here, of which, yeah, I haven't put anything here. Good, good, good. I cannot put anything under the center, otherwise it will be deleted. And they will have to use the the hooking apparatus on one of the tree branches to get up to this level where the boss room will be. And I finally figured out what the boss is going to be. Nobody's going to beat it this time. And I'm going to make sure of it by telling them, okay, if you beat this boss, then you go, then you get all of your time removed. You automatically win the game. That'll be what I say. It's going to be that difficult of a boss. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with some other twist for it. I like this area. This area looks nice. Only I will ever see this area. How unfortunate. And then, yeah, then we'll also have the tree have a way to climb into the second floor, which will be right here. The second floor will be where these other rooms were all like puzzles and stuff. This one, you'll have to navigate through a puzzle to get a key or something of the like, and then run as a bunch of wardens chase you through this U shape, and then you will have to unlock a door here, and that will get you the boss key, which will open the door that will be right here. That is the plan. That's what we're gonna do, my friends. It's been real. I have got to sleep because I can actually feel it on me now. So, without further ado, bye.